You guys ready for your guest of honor this evening? I'm with you guys. One of the saddest heroes in all of cinema and literature. Please welcome to the stage, Harry Potter.
Hey, stay there!
How's everybody doing? My name's Harry Potter. I was born on July 31st, 1980. That makes me 38 years old and far too old to be participating in whatever this is. I appreciate that everyone came out, including both corpses, I'm pretty sure. Is there 2 or 3 people on the dais who are absolutely deceased canonically? 3? Oh, okay, so we're up to 5 people on the dais who are absolutely deceased. Excellent.
Ryan, my careers are dead, if that counts.
Yeah, absolutely they do. So I'm Harry Potter. I thought we would all be past this by now, but apparently everyone wants to come and have a bit of fun at Harry's expense, even though he's still the coolest, most powerful. You know, I feel that I provide a powerful narrative to oppressed people because, sorry for going Ringo. But my story really speaks to the masses because what if a straight white man could fly? You know, it's a very powerful tale told of someone born rich who just keeps getting lucky and stumbles his way into a pretty excellent life. So thanks for coming and throwing a bit of a party at my expense. Voldemort, you made me who I am today. Gave me my little SoundCloud rapper tattoo, really appreciate it. It's really launched my career on SoundCloud.com, can't thank you enough. I would be as salty as you are too if I fought a baby and lost. So. And when you think about it, you really are the logical conclusion of any adult virgin named Tom, so it's quite a bit of sense. Malfoy, we said it all, you're a school shooter. I think there's... Thank God that guns don't work within Hogwarts walls because J.K. Rowling just said, guns don't work within Hogwarts walls. Because that would really spoil all her fun, wouldn't it? You are the proudest boy of all. I fucking hate your band, I'm sorry, but my son thinks you're amazing. Speaking of it, Snape, you look like Gerard Way. Sometimes, Snape, you have to accept that the jocks are hotter and they will win. Stalking a jock's son will resolve absolutely nothing. In your case, it absolutely got you killed. What a problematic narrative to peddle to children. Excellent. Really just a weird virgin who follows a child around and then says, always, one time, and how romantic, I don't know. Dumbledore, obviously, if Harry Potter took place now, you would be fired from your job. Take a lot of children aside, and you did shove my face, as Voldemort so rudely brought up, you shoved my face into a bucket of your own cum.
I didn't think you'd actually do it.
You can't do that to a 13-year-old boy, but he's deceased, and so now we can just have a good laugh about it. It's fun. Dumbledore, thank you for waiting until after the books were over to come out as gay. Really just a fun thing for J.K. Rowling to do after she'd signed a deal with Coke, Pepsi, and still did not have enough money or attention. What a cool lady. You know, every once in a while, J.K. Rowling, my freaking queen, will come up with a little story that we all click on because we love her so much. And she'll say, excuse me, I feel like no one's paying attention to me right now. Someone was gay? and we applaud. We say, yes, queen. They make sense, canonically. It never does. When J.K. Rowling, in 1997, none of the characters were gay. I'll say it. I'm Harry Potter, and this is canonical. Hermione Granger, the person on the dais most likely to ask for a manager. Sweet lady, yes, queen, love you a lot. You don't have any female friends, and you are very insecure. Listen, I mean, we've all fucked our dumbest friends, but you don't marry our dumbest friend. you know, which brings me to my best friend, Ron. Oh, Ron, well done. Well done. We have to tell you that 14 times an hour or he will kill himself. Ron, well done, one down. Please don't. Anyways, Ron, I really do think that you are my friend who could most easily be convinced to vote for Gary Johnson. And confident that you did. Just smoked a little Gary outside and suddenly you're voting for Gary.
Nice.
He seemed not. Ron loves a man in khakis. That's really nice. You sure Ron a man in khakis? He's like, I'll give him my vote. Why not? He's a good. I mean, honestly, you're a Hufflepuff, so I don't quite understand what you're doing in the Pussy House, which is where I reside. The Pussy House. Hermione and I belong in the Pussy House because pussy could get pussy, and you're a bit of a dud, Ron. But you're from an Irish Catholic family, and people feel for you. It's too bad, but you're my best friend. And you are the best example I know of being happy that redheads will be extinct within a century. Before I sit down, you fucking incel. We don't have time.
It's another bit he forgot.
You see, this is what happens when you're 38 years old and you can't get over what happened to you in high school. Before I go, I would just like to thank everyone for, having nothing going on other than to still be talking about me over 20 years later. I have gone Australian.
You've been Australian for 5 good minutes.
Thank you so much, Dumbledore. Rest in power. I'd just like to remind everybody that, as fun as it is to read stories about young people who get out of scraps using magic, there's also a series called A Series of Unfortunate Events, where people get out of trouble by doing things and learning things, and not just counting on what their parents gave them, because boy are we a cast of mediocre losers, to actually do things. Anyways, in conclusion, I hear there's a 5-hour play about me that's very boring that you can pay $300 to see. Thanks so much for coming out. I've been Mr. Harold. Thank you.
Keep it up for Harry Potter. Keep it going.